Jalen, some other things have to happen, but with a win tonight, you could potentially secure a playoff spot. To have that in front of you, what does that mean for you? I know how important, team success is for you as a person.
It means a lot to be able to have this opportunity to where it's in our control. We don't have to worry about anybody else's wins or losses, what anybody else is doing. We have full control of our destiny. I think it's a really cool thing, and it's a really unique position. Something that a lot of people didn't believe, a position they didn't see us in at the beginning of the year. So to have it in front of us, have that opportunity, I think is a blessing.
To speak along those lines, if you would have told a lot of people Magic have a chance at a 50-win season, clinch the #2 seed in the East, if all they have to do is win their final 4 games of the season, it's well within their hands. If somebody would have told you that at the beginning of the season, what would you have said to them?
Probably would have said, damn right. To be honest, it's really cool, man. Seeing everything come to fruition, everything come full circle, based on just hard work and belief. There was nothing new, nothing extra. Nothing that we did was super different. Everyone just locked into the task at hand and did it for the guy next to him. And this is the result of it. And I think it's the beauty of this sport. When you take the ego out of it and you take all the external expectations and factors and you just are together with the unit that you're a part of, I think special things can happen, and that's what's going on right now.
The Rockets are certainly no pushover, even though they dropped 5 straight. Prior to that, they had won 13 of their last 14. What are some of the challenges they present and some of the keys for your group against them?
A really good young team. They play hard, they play fast, they're athletic, they score the ball. With Ime coming in and implementing, since Sengun has been out, that switching mentality just kind of mucks the game up, and if you're not ready to play coming in here, they'll run you up and down the floor and they'll get you out of here. And they showed that in March with the way they were playing basketball. So, something that we're not underestimating. We give them a lot of credit, but coming in here and, really trying to take one, I think is the emphasis.
When you look at the standings and how everyone is so close and knowing that every game's count, especially how you guys are going to be finishing out with this road trip, do you guys talk about these things, and is it a little bit kind of, I don't want to say pressure, but do you feel a little bit like every game does really count from here on out?
We talk about it a little bit, but I feel like it's more of an exciting conversation, more of everybody just kind of looking forward to the possibilities and what we have the opportunity to do. Nerves, emotions, all of that are human nature, and I think that they come naturally, but everyone's so excited about the possibilities that we have and confident in the group that we have and going forward. So I think that's where most of that comes from.
Unclear whether he'll play tonight or not, but just to see Franz out here putting up shots, dribbling around, what does that say about his toughness as a person?
He's so tough. He's so tough, and he's so good, and he's so important for us as an organization. Everything that he does, both on the court, and his confidence, his swag, his belief, not only himself but in us, and everything off the court. He's a great guy. Someone that is always looking to learn, always looking to teach. And it's great having conversations and being around him. So,
Wendell, when you look at the standings and knowing how the rest of your this season is going to go, do you guys talk a little bit about the standings, how close they are? Is there nerves when you kind of look into it?
No, absolutely. I think that's the beauty of the game. These last couple of games are going to be really important, especially going against Milwaukee twice and then Philly once, and then tonight also. What's separating 2 to 8? I think it's like 2 games right now. So, we gotta take these last 4 games very seriously, so we feeling good in a good position going into the playoffs.
Wendell, if somebody had told you before the season started that with 4 wins to close out the season, you'd have a chance to have a 50-win campaign and secure the 2 spot in the East, how much would you have taken that opportunity, and what would you have said to him?
I would have told him it's very possible. I saw the vision in this team, when I first got here. And then, what the front office did and the draft picks, and then, picking up Joe Ingles, the offseason things that they did, I think were really important for this team. And, their goal is to win. So, so I feel like, from the front office to the coaches to the players, I saw it, this whole time. I'm just glad it's finally coming to fruition.
The Rockets are certainly no pushover, even though they've dropped 5 straight. Prior to that, they won 13 of their last 14 games. What are some of the challenges they present and some of the keys for your group going against them tonight?
They're a switching team. They switch 1 through 5. They start Thompson at the 5, which is unique, but kind of where the NBA is going now. And they run. So it's going to be really important that we get back on defense, and we control the glass.